Hi everyone, this is Marie Blue Angel, and I'm back again this week with a tropical Christmas. Since my last episode was so short, I couldn't leave myself hanging on what was going to happen with the story, so I'm back again. We're still at the buffet, and now we're chatting as the group talks about their plans for the rest of the time that they're here, starting with tomorrow. So let's see what they're up to.
So once the storm lifts, what are we thinking for tomorrow? Beach day, island hopping, maybe?
Hmm.
I'm down for some beach volleyball.
Beach volleyball?
Chase is like, I don't want to do that. I rolled my eyes, already imagining how out of breath I'd be after one game.
You guys should definitely try island hopping tomorrow. You're gonna love it.
I always see tourists doing some island hopping. I would love to try it.
Ooh.
What do you think, boss?
I think some island hopping would be fun. Especially since there are 6 of us now.
That settles it. We're going island hopping tomorrow. Izanagi, take us to paradise.
I mean, maybe we go island hopping and some beach volleyball. Who knows?
You got it. I'll prepare the boat for tomorrow and then.
A deafening clap of thunder rang out so loud it rattled the walls. The entire buffet area seemed to shake from the intensity. Poor Chase. And Liang. Oh, Perla. Juno and Maha just sat there unfazed, watching us with amused expressions. Isagani was holding a chuckle. Juno arched an eyebrow, sipping his drink like nothing had happened.
You 3 done screaming, or should we wait for another one?
You guys are way too jumpy.
As I rubbed my temples, trying to shake off the shock, one of the hotel's staff approached the table, their expression a little too calm for what we just experienced. A soft chime played through the speakers of the hotel. A calm, professional voice echoed through the dining area.
Attention all guests. We would like to inform you that severe weather conditions will persist through tomorrow. For everyone's safety, we advise everyone to refrain from swimming in the beach. We recommend staying indoors.
So we can't go island hopping tomorrow.
Please feel free to avail of our room service, which will be available 24/7 throughout the storm. Thank you for understanding, and we hope to enjoy your stay at the Herman Resorts.
We all groaned at the news.
So much for beach volleyball.
And here I was thinking we'd get some sunshine.
Maybe we can do a stream of indoor stuff. What do people in a storm do? Lounge? Play board games?
Basically, read, chat with each other.
We're on break from streaming, remember?
We won't be getting more customers then.
It's time for us to go back to our rooms. Perla says goodbye to Liang. She says that she lives nearby here in Boracay. We all said goodbye to her and went back to our rooms. We walked back through the now mostly empty reception area, with the exception of the same jolly receptionist, while the storm was still howling outside. Juno and Liang waved goodnight to us as they went back to their room at the presidential suite. As we walked back, the rain continued to pound against the windows, and the wind howled through the hallways. Izagani, walking beside me, let out a long, tired yawn.
What a day. I'm beat.
Fair.
Yeah, I bet. You've been steering the boat, running around the resort, and dealing with us. Impressive you're still standing.
Isagani chuckled, giving me a lazy smile as he nudged me lightly.
Yeah, well, someone had to keep things under control. Plus, I didn't spend most of the day napping like you.
Lol. Jet lag, you know?
He got you there, kuya.
We reached the door to her room, and Isagani swiped the keycard, the door clicking open.
Good night, kuya and Isagani.
Good night, Maha. See you. Be sure to upload those pics, okay?
Night, Maha.
Oh, the food from the buffet? Those pictures? Yes. We closed the door. He stepped inside and immediately started kicking off his sandals, yawning again as he laid at his side of the bed.
I'm gonna crash. I can barely keep my eyes open.
So fair. I turned off half the lights and dimmed the other half. I felt a little restless, considering how long I'd already slept.
You can crash, but I'm not sure I can sleep again. I already slept through most of the day.
Isagani gave me a tired smirk. He plopped down on the bed, not even bothering to get under the covers.
You could count sheep, or you can watch service. Either way, I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Good night. He rolled onto his side, pulling a pillow under his head and closing his eyes. Within minutes, his breathing slowed, and he was clearly falling into a deep sleep. He must be so exhausted. The storm outside continued to rage, the wind howling against the windows. I stood up, moving over to the window to watch the rain for a bit. I unlocked my phone, the screen glaring in the dim light of the room. 9:30. My eyes trailed to the upper corner. 10 missed calls from Derek. I groaned inwardly, rubbing my temple. Of course he wouldn't let me be. This is Derek we're talking about. I felt a familiar tug of frustration and guilt. It wasn't like I didn't know my responsibilities. But I had a life outside of work, and I needed to remind myself of that. Yes, absolutely. I looked over at Isagane, still peacefully asleep, the rise and fall of his chest steady and calm. Just as I was about to dive deeper into my thoughts, my phone buzzed with a voicemail notification. Derek. Great.
Hey, Chace! Man, our star performer! I know you're on holiday and all, and it's probably fun and exciting and more high and all, but let's not forget that it's only a holiday.
Derek needs to back off, then just wait till he gets back.
The world is still out there, and it matters. We have deadlines and things that need to get done.
Handle it yourself, Derek.
I'm not saying you don't need to spend your holiday and spend it working on the project instead.
I rolled my eyes, exasperated, shaking my head. Yes, you are. You are saying that, Derek.
A promotion is on the line, my star performer. We need this program fixed. I want you on your A game and...
Right, because that's exactly what I want to hear right now. Frustration bubbled inside me, but I pushed it down, trying not to let it ruin my mood. Shoving my phone aside, I flipped over and booted up my laptop. I guess it means open in terms of laptop. Work could wait.
Dragon's Heart? Oh, I got just the thing. Reflection Link.
Games? Or songs? Games. Okay. I launched Reflection Link on my laptop. I sank back into the pillows, letting the music from the game fill the room. I took my trusty headphones and connected them to my laptop. Yes. Yeah. I'm assuming that's one of the game devs' other games. That's cool. The storm outside roared, wind and rain pelting the windows, but inside I was cozy, wrapped up in a blanket, playing a video game. The next day, December 15th, 10 days before Christmas.
Come on, Kuya. We're going to miss breakfast.
Lol, why are you all in the room? That's so funny.
Chace. Chace.
5 more minutes.
Poor thing. Probably was like the jet lag is so hard sometimes.
Is he always this heavy of a sleeper?
I love being when you're a heavy sleeper, you know.
Last time I tried to wake Kuya Chace up, it took me 20 whole minutes.
What? For real?
Well, you gotta keep trying.
Here, let me try. Give me my water jug.
Not the water jug. I felt a sudden cold sensation in my face as someone pressed an ice cold water jug against my cheek. I thought you were just gonna drop it on, like, pour the water.
Yeah! Cold, cold, cold! You guys really couldn't wait 5 more minutes?
Has the storm let up? Everyone around me burst into laughter. Juno stood at the foot of the bed, his arms crossed, a smirk on his face. He has a water jug in his hands.
You were dead asleep, man. And you had Reflection Link still open. I didn't know you were into visual novels like that.
Me.
I finished that game years ago.
Oh my god, I love Reflection Link. My fave is April. She's so stunning. Oh my god, you've gotta get to the part where...
No spoilers! No spoilers! Also, why are you guys inside our room?
Wow, something to bond over, though.
I let them in. I had trouble waking you up, so I brought Maha and the rest of the gang.
Besides, it's already 9 in the morning, Kuya. You've got to go to the breakfast buffet before
I love that.
it's gone.
I love that we're all committed to doing things as a group, but I also would have just eaten breakfast first. If I really wanted to, I'd be like, cool, I would like join again for breakfast or something, but like sometimes I wake up very early and then I'm like, I need to eat now. And if a hotel's like buffet is going on, like breakfast buffet, then I will go immediately because it gets so crowded when it's late, you know? But kudos to them sticking together as a group. I do love that. I yawned in stretch, then froze mid-stretch as something outside the window caught my eye. Bright sunlight flooded the room, casting golden rays on the floor. Ooh, the storm's gone! The sun is shining. It blinked again. Harder this time.
Wait, what? The sun is shining? Wasn't it supposed to keep raining?
Juno shrugged nonchalantly, spinning the handle of his water jug with his right finger.
Weather can be very hard to predict, but it might rain again later, so if you want to swim, now's the time.
Mm-hmm.
Swim? But I thought we were gonna wait it out.
Chace! It's sunshiny out there. We gotta get outside.
Change of plans. Since the storm let up, we're hitting the beach before the rain decides to make a comeback.
Exactly.
Breakfast first, though. We're not going anywhere on an empty stomach.
So responsible, Isagani. So true, too. I would not have energy to do anything if we tried going to the beach right now.
You won't believe how awesome it looks outside. We've got to take advantage of this. Let's go!
Maha was already by the door, her arms crossed and a foot tamping impatiently.
Come on, Kuya. You can shower and change after breakfast. We'll all be down at the buffet.
I looked from one face to the next, realizing that there was no way I was getting out of this. Not that I wanted to, anyway. The thought of swimming in the warm sun and enjoying the beach was exactly the kind of escape I needed. Same. Again, I'm playing this game where, like, it's winter, technically still, and I need a respite from winter. Winter's almost gone. But I, too, would like the warm sun and being able to enjoy the beach. I sighed dramatically, then swung my legs over the side of the bed.
Fine. I'll be down in 5 minutes.
Good, because we're not saving you any food if you're late.
Fair. Isn't it a buffet? I don't think buffets run out of food. Well, sometimes they got, like, hard, like, closing times, you know? They filed out, leaving me to freshen myself a bit. I wet my face and brushed my teeth just a bit, and then head towards the buffet. The breakfast buffet stretched before us, offering a mix of morning delicacies from different cultures. There were crispy bacon strips, golden hash browns, fluffy pancakes, and a wide selection of fruits. Oh, I love fruit so much. I love all those other things too, but I love when there's so many different types of fruit. The centerpiece was an omelet station with every imaginable filling. Peppers, onions, ham, cheese, mushrooms, and there were platters of Filipino breakfast staples like garlic fried rice, tocino, and dried fish. Hell yeah! I haven't had a Filipino breakfast in a hot second. I do love garlic fried rice and like longanisa in the morning. Or longanisa fried rice. Even better.
Chace! Over here!
I see Isagani waving his hand, signaling me to come sit beside him. Maha cheerfully waves her hand too. I sat down next to them. They already had picked their food.
Chace, we already got our food. You should go get some. Breakfast ends at 10.
That's pretty generous, 10 o'clock. I know most of the breakfast places that I like, breakfast buffets that I go to at hotels when I have gone to them, end at like 9.
But they usually stop refilling food at 9:40 a.m.
Suddenly, a little robot whizzed by. It had Bebot displayed on its side, a metal Chace rolling smoothly across the dining floor.
Good morning. I'm Bebot, breakfast efficient bot operational technician, ready to serve.
Hi, Bebot. Maha gushed, holding up her phone for a quick snap.
Aww, it's so cute.
I agree.
Would you like to try a delicious omelet made just for you? I can customize it with all your favorite ingredients.
Ooh.
I'll be waiting at the omelet station ready to cook you up a tasty treat. Get the kids!
Get the kids. Little bot beeped cheerfully as it rolled over to the omelet station. Maha giggled.
Kita kids? Oh god, they really went all out with him.
They did.
That is so cool.
Kita kits? What's that? It's like slang in Tagalog. It's like, see you there.
We love it.
Yeah. When you're expecting a meetup with someone, you say kita-kits.
See, I like knew that, but I also couldn't like. I couldn't tell you. I was like, I've definitely heard that. And I'm just like, it's when you like do that. Mm-hmm.
Chase, get your food now. It's already 9:20 a.m.
I love that everyone's so concerned about food. Also, give me a second to put my charger in. I stood up to get some food. I grabbed up a few sausages and a few pancakes. I went to the Filipino station to grab some garlic rice, as you should, sir. Then I made my way over to the omelet station and I found Bebot already stationed there, its little screen flashing with all the options available. Few guests were gathered around, but just as I approached, a whole influx of customers suddenly lined up behind me, stretching far into the buffet area. See, it's a good thing you got there when you did, Chace. So I'm like trying to multitask and get my charger going.
Good morning, sir. How many omelets would you like to order today?
How many? How many indeed? Scratch the back of my head, eyeing the menu. My companion's probably ate already, so maybe I'll just take 2, just in case another wants an extra serving.
2, please. 1 for me, 1 for my companion.
Would you prefer scrambled eggs or an omelet? Or perhaps an egg white omelet for a lighter option?
Wow.
We also have the following fillings: ham, cheese, onions, mushrooms, bell peppers, spinach, tomatoes, and bacon.
Ugh, so good. I scanned through the plates with the fillings.
You can also choose from the following sauces: tomato salsa, cheese sauce, or pesto drizzle.
3 sauces. I haven't even picked out the fillings yet.
Additionally, would you like your eggs cooked soft, medium, or hard? And you can select the side: hash browns, toast, or a small fruit salad.
Jesus, calm down. Honestly, there's so many options. I love it.
How about toppings? Would you like it topped with chives, sour cream, or grated cheese?
Please calm down. 1 at a time, please.
This is noted. We aim to provide an optimal breakfast experience.
Bebot, I like the little Santa hat you're wearing. I took a deep breath, looking behind me. The line stretched a bit far. I didn't want to hold up the line too much. The guests behind me were already chatting impatiently.
Okay, I'll have 2 omelets, 1 with ham, cheese, and onions, medium cooked, no sauce.
No sauce, sir. I highly recommend trying either the tomato salsa, cheese sauce, or pesto drizzle.
Still no sauce. But sure, top it with chives. And the second one, same as before, but with cheese and bacon, please.
The second one will have cheese and bacon, medium cooked, no sauce, but topped with chives. Is that correct, sir?
I nodded, taking another look at the line.
Understood. I will prepare your order promptly and deliver it to your table. Please enjoy the rest of your buffet experience.
Satisfied, I returned to the table where the others were waiting. I could feel the envious stares from the people lined up behind me as I left the station. When I sat back down, the others were staring at the omelet line station line. They all looked back at me.
Were you able to order omelets for all of us?
No, I ordered 2. It wasn't so busy when I first got there, but then the floodgates opened. I barely escaped.
Maha sighed, watching the line grow even longer.
Great! Now I want an omelette too. But there's no way I'm waiting in that line.
We should have gone earlier.
Okay, yeah, I forgot. They all waited for him. I was like, we should have ordered for everyone, but whatever.
Maybe we could sneak in later when it dies down?
I doubt that'll happen anytime soon. It's already 9:26 a.m.
So we'll have to wait for tomorrow to get special omelets? Oh man.
As if on cue, Bebot rolled over to our table, carrying a small tray.
Your omelets are ready.
Bebot's small screen showed a happy face as it was presenting the food. The warm, savory smell of freshly cooked omelets, with lots of fillings topped with chives, filled the air. Ooh, yummy. That looks good. I could practically feel my friend's eyes on the tray. Bebot placed the first omelet in front of me, then paused, holding the second omelet with its claw.
Sir, I have 1 remaining omelet. Would you like to give it to one of your companions?
glanced at my friends, and before I could even speak, Maha raised her hand.
Me, kuya. I'll take it. Please.
Girl, I was gonna give it to you. I was like, Chace, you better give it to Maha. I swear. Like, sorry guys. Love you, but also we've just met. I wanna get it to Maha.
No, I called it first. I'll take it.
What? You didn't call anything, Gani.
I would love to fight the two of you to get it, but Boss clearly wants it as well.
I'm so sorry, but we're here for a while, and I will say that, like, I guess, like, so Bebop makes the omelets, right? Or is it, like, still someone else makes it, but Bebop takes your order and then, like, delivers your omelet? I will just say, like, if it doesn't even matter, like, really, because you could just get omelets tomorrow, but, like, there's so many other things you can eat at the buffet. I mean, like, I love an omelet, but it's not like I don't, like, it's fine if I don't get an omelet. If there's other things at the buffet, especially all the other things, like the Filipino breakfast options, ugh, I want to eat that. Or all the fruit, ugh, I also want that. But whatever, they're gonna fight for it.
I guess it's up to you to decide who gets a Chase. But if I were you, I would just split it. These two, they might disagree.
Really? A fight over this omelet? I'm gonna give it to Maha. I don't know what that means for me, but sorry, Chace. Anyways, I hesitated for a moment. I would have split it. Glancing around the table, I remembered Maha. She's my sister, for crying out loud.
No need to fight over the omelet, guys. Bebo, give it to Maha.
Affirmative. Here is your omelet, madam.
Yes! Woohoo!
Maha pumped her fist in victory while Isagani sighed dramatically, leaning back in his chair.
I'll remember this, Chace. You betrayed me for an omelet.
Sister
Oops.
privileges, Gani.
Sorry, Chace.
Fine. I'd do the same too if I had a sister, so...
Please enjoy. If anyone else would like to place an order, please note that the current wait time is approximately... Error. Breakfast operations will have been finished by the time the wait time will be up. We apologize and hope that you return tomorrow at our buffet.
Bebop gave a final cheerful wave before rolling toward the buffet station, leaving us with our food.
How about I just go for another croissant?
Not gonna lie, their croissants here are to die for. I'll join you after this.
Wait breakfast until 9:50. We see the line of the omelet station slowly growing shorter.
Alright, let's hit the beach. We need to take advantage of the sun while we can.
Go get ready, everyone. See y'all at the beach.
We headed back to our rooms to change. I exited the room quick. Yay! We're outside. The sun was shining brightly as I stepped out of the resort and onto the beach at 10:30 a.m. It hung high in the sky, casting a warm golden light that danced across the sea waters. Oh, it looked so pretty. The sand was warm beneath my feet, soft and powdery, stretching endlessly along the shore. The sound of the waves crashing against the shore felt relaxing. Palm trees swayed gently in the breeze. The wind was soothing, unlike the winds from yesterday. A few families were scattered across the beach, some lounging under colorful umbrellas, while others splashed playfully in the water. A few children built sandcastles nearby. It was hard to believe that just yesterday the storm had raged on, pounding the coast with rain and thunder. There was no trace of it now. The sky was a perfect shade of blue, and the air smelled like salt and sea.
So this is Barakai.
Yeah. As I admired the view, I spotted Isagani walking down from the resort, his broad shoulders gleaming in the sunlight. I blushed, seeing his Moreno body.
Finally! The sun! And wow, you look good, Chace.
Hell yeah! We love that. Not the blushing. Chace is like... speechless. Glanced down at myself, suddenly feeling a little self-conscious. Oh my god, Isagani has like the obliques and what? That's at least a six-pack. Obliques are so hard, man. I swear, like... Anyways, okay, I think I mentioned, but I do work out. But I really only do it for, like, a lot of reasons. Like, for balance and stress relief. And Obviously, there are perks like you get a more like lean body, but definitely it takes a lot to, do all of that and like tone your muscles and everything. So we love to see it. I can't really see your like swim trunks, but I was wearing navy blue swim trunks with a simple design. We love simplicity too. My body was nothing compared to him. He's muscular. My body looks terrible. Oh, don't count yourself out, Chace. Look at you. I mean, if there's nothing wrong with having goals and having improvement in mind, but, no need for, putting yourself down. Comparison is the thief of joy, as they say. Maybe I should have put a shirt on. I tried so hard not to blush. Also, why would you have put a shirt on? It's nice out. Too nice.
Thanks, Isagani. You look good too. Took you long enough though.
Sorry for taking so long to change. I had way too much food at breakfast. I think I might have overdone it.
He chuckled, a hint of embarrassment coloring his cheeks as he gestured towards his stomach. I laughed, remembering how much he had piled onto his plate. I mean, it's fine. Like, our stomachs all change after eating, because it's full. But so fair.
Yeah, you practically cleaned out the garlic rice.
Hey, I rarely get a chance to eat at the buffet here. Give me some slack.
Well, if this isn't a perfect beach day, I don't know what is.
Ooh, I like how you did your hair, Maha. So cute. Here are the other guys.
Finally, Boracay! Woohoo! There's no storm. Boss, come here.
Stop calling me boss, Leong. Anyway, this weather's perfect. Should have brought the drone though.
Finally, we can go swimming. Yes!
Woo!
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
Perla! Oh yeah, Perla, hi! Before I could say more, Perla appeared, looking lively as ever. She waved enthusiastically as she made her way down the beach, the sun bouncing off her skin. Ugh, I want to be at this beach right now.
I'm ready for some beach time. Finally, no more storms.
She kicked off her flip-flops and let her feet sink into the sand, taking in the view with an exaggerated sigh.
Ooh, hello, Perla.
Took you long enough to get down here? What, you promoting the milk tea shop on the way?
Hey, you never know. Every opportunity is a chance for more business.
Perla's multitasking, okay? Gotta hand it to her. She's doing a great job.
Anyway, how's Keith doing? Doesn't he want to join us?
He's busy doing a singing gig down at a hotel.
Too bad Keith can't join us then. If he was here, there would be 5 of us guys. We could have done a shirtless flex off.
You can still do a shirtless flex off, but I mean, it's a moot point to me anyways, but cool for you.
Flex off?
Well, you guys ready for a swim? Or are you just gonna stand there and talk?
I'm ready to swim. I'm so ready. The water looks so good.
Come on, let's hit the water. No point in wasting a perfect day like this.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Last one in's a rotten egg.
Ha ha ha.
Look out for me, water!
What? Hey, no fair. You guys got a head start.
With that, we all sprinted towards the waves, laughter echoing across the beach as we embraced the beautiful day ahead. We dove into the ocean, and instantly the cool water washed away the heat of the day. We swam for what felt like hours, racing each other through the water, laughing as we kicked up the waves. I challenged Isagani to a race, and though I tried my hardest, he beat me by a few strokes every time, his long arms cutting through the water effortlessly.
Oh, God. You're so fast, Isagani.
He's good at swimming.
I was raised here, Chace. You can't beat me.
Not if I can. I'll race you, brother.
You're on, bro.
Maha, Perla, and Liang were busy playing around, splashing at water at each other.
Hey, no fair. That's 2 against 1.
Sorry, Bunso. You shouldn't have messed with me.
That's so fair.
Get a taste of girl power.
Yeah.
Whoa! I think I swallowed some seawater.
Gosh, how terrible. The beach echoed with our laughter and shouts as we enjoyed the perfect day. After we had enough of the water, we retreated to the sand, setting our towels out and collapsing onto them, tired but happy. The others were still frolicking and taking videos in the shallows, but I stayed back, enjoying the quiet moment, watching the waves crash gently against the shore.
Do we really have to do this dance trend?
Ooh,
Yes, boss. We have an account on that platform. We need to upload something.
Please, Juno. My friends will be so jealous if they see me with you.
so fair.
Fine, just a quick dance, okay? Don't blame me if I mess up the dance.
Not confident about dancing skills, noted.
We've been practicing it for 10 minutes already.
Yes, okay. Laces.
Perla, who was standing off a bit to the side, smiled and leaned in toward me and Isagani.
You guys want some milk tea later? Leon said it's on him.
Yes. I love boba. Please give to me. Thank you.
Oh, I'm in. What flavors do you have?
Classic pearl, taro, matcha, brown sugar, you name it. I'll make sure to hook you up with something good.
Yes.
Or I could whip up something special. Something new.
Sounds perfect. Definitely need a cold drink after all this swimming.
I hope you guys are all of y'all are staying hydrated. So dangerous not to be hydrated.
Perfect. I'll be back.
Oh, I thought we were going to go later. As we were chatting, Isagani's phone started buzzing. He glanced at it and then stood up, walking a little farther for privacy. His phone was pressed to his ear and expression was serious, more focused than usual. I could hear bits of the conversation as he paced a few feet away from me. His voice was low and respectful. When he hung up, he walked back towards our spot.
Something came up?
Isagani pocketed his phone and sat back down next to me, wiping a few droplets of water from his face.
Nah, it's just Father Alon. We're supposed to meet later at the Holy Rosary Parish here on the island. I need to give him the gift I brought from the mainland.
Oh. Hearing the name caught my attention immediately. Father Alon. Isagani had mentioned him before.
Oh, yeah, Father Alon. You mentioned him before. He's the priest at the orphanage, right?
He nodded, leaning back against his elbows as he looked toward the ocean.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The orphanage was my home for a long time. And Father Alon was like a dad to me and a lot of the other kids. Always made sure we had everything we needed, even if the orphanage was struggling. We didn't have a lot of funds. He would often pair rice with soy sauce just for us to eat.
Yeah.
But he would sometimes buy food out of his own pocket just for us to be happy. Me, Maha, and all the other kids there.
Glanced over at Maha, who was still filming a video with Juno and Liang, her carefree laughter echoing across the beach. Juno kept forgetting the dance, Lamau.
We couldn't get it right.
Do you think Father Alon knows? You know, about why Maha was left here?
Isagani glanced at Maha, who was absent-mindedly teaching Juno the dance. It's hard to not notice Liang laughing near her.
Maybe. I mean, he's the one who handled her adoption, so I'm sure he knows some details. But I've never asked. It's not really my place, and honestly, it's not something we've talked about much.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, Chace doesn't even know.
What do you usually talk about?
Bodybuilding, basketball, food, Boracay, muscles, I don't know. Anything but adoption. Father Alon never really talked about the reasons behind why some of us were in the orphanage.
Oh, I thought earlier they meant, like, Isagani talking to Maha about it, but it makes sense we're talking about the father. That answer left me feeling unsettled. If Father Alon did know, would he even tell me? Part of me wanted to meet him, to ask him directly, but I wasn't sure if I was ready for whatever answers I might get. Isagani sat back on the sand, looking at me. The ocean's waves rolled gently behind us, and the warm breeze tugged at the edges of my hair.
So, how was your relationship with your parents?
I paused for a moment, allowing so many fond memories to wash over me. Mom. Dad.
I was really close with them. We had this tight-knit family bond, you know?
Yeah.
I grew up in the States with them. And even though things were sometimes hectic with their jobs, they made time for me. I loved them. I loved them. I loved them. I still do.
Isagani took a sip of his water as he listened intently, giving me his full attention. His presence was calming, and he just nodded as I continued.
We were like a team, you know? Mom, Dad, and me. I could talk to them about anything. And they were the kind of parents who supported me through everything. School, my career, everything.
Mm-hmm. That's so interesting, because why did we leave?
But they never told me why they left Maha. I was there. We left her on Christmas Day. I just promised her that we'll always be together.
Right, and that's really shitty.
There was a
I mean,
between the two of them. Something about another family. And then we left for the States. I remember seeing Maha crying as we left her.
I mean, it's totally possible that these two aren't, like, Chace and Maha aren't biologically, like, related. That's my, like, guess as of now, but it's still very shitty. And when I said shitty earlier, it's not, like, Chase's fault. Literally, he was a kid. What was he going to do? But I think it's, I mean, I think it's shitty of the parents, even though, like, it's, I feel mostly the dad's thing. But, like, you know, just never even, like, telling Chace what happened at all. That, and also just generally leaving Maha behind, was obviously really shitty. So I hope we get to know what happens, but who knows. Izagani shifted a little closer, sitting next to me in quiet support.
And that was it?
Yeah, that was it. They never talked about it again. Whenever I talk about Maha, they would just change the conversation or pretend that she didn't exist.
That sucks. They're sucky.
They weren't the type to hide things from me. Or so I thought. But on this, they stayed silent. Not a peep.
My hands dug into the sand, and I stared at the grain slipping through my fingers.
But they're gone now. And I'll never get the answers from them. They...
Perla came over, interrupting the moment with a cheerful smile.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to clarify. What sugar level do you want for the milk tea later? I've got the order down, but I wasn't sure if you wanted extra sweet or not.
I'll go for the regular, thanks. Not too sweet, but sweet enough to taste.
Can you make it less sugar? Like 50%?
Oh, sure. Thank you, guys. This will be ready soon.
Thanks, Perla. Perla gave a thumbs up before walking towards Juno, Liang, and Maha. As soon as she was out of earshot, Isagani turned back to me.
I know Maha told me they passed away, but she never told me how. I didn't push her for details. So, if I may ask, what happened?
I inhaled deeply, my heart tightening as I thought back to last year.
It was a snowstorm. Last winter. I was at work, trying to finish up some projects with Derek before Christmas so I could take time off.
Derek? Who's Derek?
He's just my boss. Nosy guy, annoying, doesn't believe in overtime pay. That kind of guy.
Derek's terrible.
Yikes. That guy sucks.
Anyway, I remember getting a call from them just a day before it happened. They told me they were going to the cabin up north, like we always did. It was supposed to be a quiet holiday getaway, just the three of us. I was planning to join them later, but I never made it in time. There was a massive snowstorm, one of the worst in years, and they got caught in it while driving back from town. They didn't make it.
Oh, that is terrible, though.
The car was found buried in snow the next morning. The authorities said the storm was too sudden, too strong. There was no way they could have made it out.
Oh, God.
I wasn't there. I was stuck at work, going through emails while they...
My voice cracked. I stopped for a moment, my throat tight, trying to keep my composure.
You don't have to continue, Chace. I understand.
No. It's fine. It's just... It's my first Christmas without them. I didn't know how I'd handle it, so I came here. to the Philippines to finally see Maha.
There was a long silence, only the sound of the ocean and the distant laughter of our friends. Isagani didn't say anything for a moment, and then he placed a gentle hand on my shoulder, his grip comforting and steady.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was that bad. I can't imagine how hard that must have been for you.
It's strange, you know. They were such a big part of Christmas for me. Every year we'd decorate the house together, put up the tree, and do all the things that made the holidays feel magical. Now, everything just feels empty without them.
Losing the people you love, it's never easy. If you ever want to talk about them or anything else, I'm here. You don't have to carry all of that alone.
Oh, that's sweet, Isagani. Talking to Isagani made me realize how much I still missed my parents. And this trip is one way to cope with losing them. I'm here in the Philippines with Ma, who I've barely seen since I was a kid, and I can't help but feel like I'm still trying to piece together why they left her here.
You know, Father Alon might be able to help with some of those questions you have about your parents and Maha. He might know more than I do about what happened back then. I don't think Maha knows everything either, or if she does, she's never shared it.
I hope so. It's been eating at me for a while. I don't want to talk about my parents to her, especially now that we're just starting to reconnect.
I get that. It's a pretty delicate situation. But sometimes getting answers can help with healing. If you want, I can set up a time for you to meet Father Alon when I go to see him later.
Thanks, Isagani. And come to think of it, I'll tell you when I'm ready.
No rush. Just take it at your own pace.
We sat in silence for a few minutes, just listening to the waves crashing against the shore, the weight of the conversation slowly lifting as we watched our friends in the shallows. Perla approached us, smiling.
Hey guys, the milk tea's ready. Let's go. I ordered the halo halo milk tea for all of us.
Yum. Hello, hello. I glanced at Isagani and we exchanged a quick look of shared amusement. Neither of us seemed particularly excited about milk tea right now, but it was impossible to say no. Before I could respond, she was already calling for the others.
Junho, Maha, Liang, come on.
Juno approached us, shaking his head and massaging his temples. Did you not learn the dance, sir?
Relax, June. It's done. Don't worry.
You were amazing. I love it.
Really? Well, thanks, Maha.
Come on, Chace. Let's go.
We made our way to the booth, and as promised, the halo halo milk tea was already prepared. Perla came forward with her own cup, adorned with colorful layers of sweetened fruits and creamy toppings. I should make some halo halo. Ooh, oh my god, that looks so good.
Guys, you have to try this. It's the perfect blend of flavors.
Oh my god, that does look good. Let's try it, Kuya.
Ma took hers as she clutched my arm. I can't help but stare at mine. It looked strange in the cup, like a fusion of so many flavors and textures all crammed into one drink. That is the point. We love to see it.
It's delicious. I love it. Thanks, Perla.
Delicious as always, sis.
I took a sip, savoring the blend, but something about it felt right. The sweetness of the ube, the chewy tapioca pearls, chunks of jelly, and other mix-ins swirling around in there. It's delicious.
I mean, it's delicious. I like it. But why don't we just get the real dessert? I mean, we're in the Philippines. Halo halo is everywhere. Why mess with perfection?
I mean, I want to try a halo halo milk tea. I mean, I'm not opposed to just having halo halo either. Maha wrinkled her nose playfully before taking another sip of her milk tea.
Not everyone likes crushing the ice, Kuya. It gets messy. Not to mention that it's tiring. I'm a lazy girl. Plus, I'm more of a kakanin girl. Bibingka, suman, kutsinta are just heavenly. Don't let me get started on puto bongbong during simbang gabi.
All those yummies. Yummies. I love bibinka. And I love suman and quincinta. Oh my god. I'm like, too many desserts are being mentioned right now.
Honestly, I don't really like desserts in general.
Isagani. I mean, I get it, but also, desserts are so good. He flexed his arm slightly, not really showing off, but just making his point. He took another sip. I blushed. Hide it, Chace, damn it.
Too much sugar. Bad for muscles. I'm more of a savory guy.
Seriously? Halo Halo is another gem of Filipino food.
I'm with you there, Chace.
Not every Filipino's the same, you know. Some of us like to keep our six-pack abs intact.
He flexed his own muscles, trying to match Isagani's earlier display. Juno touched Liang's abs.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't call this a six-pack, Leon.
Joan, hey, come on.
He got you, bro.
Well, I think Kuya's got a point. I suppose we can at least try the Halo Halo dessert later, since Kuya's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't take a bite, but I'll be there.
I laughed, raising my cup in a mock toast.
To Filipino culture.
Hell yeah.
To Filipino culture.
After finishing our drinks, Isagani put his arm around Juno and Liang.
Hey, before we go, let's get a group picture by the beach.
Ooh.
Ooh, great idea. Let's post it.
We all gathered near the parasols, the soft sand beneath our feet still warm from the sun's rays. The ocean stretched out before us, its crystal blue waters shimmering.
I'll set the camera on timer mode.
Everyone in position.
But as we posed for the shot, I noticed the sky darkening rapidly. No! The parasols around us flapped violently, some of them toppling over as the wind gained strength.
Ah! Oh, God.
Run. Back to the hotel.
Without wasting any time, we sprinted across the beach, sand kicking up behind us as the rain continued to pour. We could see people also sprinting to find some shelter from the rain. Families clutched their belongings and ran. We could see some kids struggling to keep up. As we reached the hotel entrance, we stumbled through the doors, gasping for air. I could feel my hair plastered to my forehead, and my swim trunks clung uncomfortably to my legs.
Mr. Huang! Mr. Liang! You look wet. Wait, let me give you and your guests some towels.
We're all wet. Oh no.
She glanced at her phone and winced.
And so is my phone. This is bad.
Just put it in some rice, Maha. I'll ask the receptionist for some.
Good thing we're all wearing swimwear. At least we won't ruin our clothes.
Yeah, but this isn't exactly the refreshing ocean.
But at least we got our milk tea before the storm hit, right?
And we got to swim in the ocean, brother.
That's true and true.
Well, this storm totally ruined our plans for the banana boat ride later. Guess that's off the table.
Well, maybe for another day. The receptionist hurried towards us. He quickly handed a towel to Juno, and then one by one to the rest of us, including Perla, who wasn't even a guest.
Here you go, sir.
Oh, wow. Thank you. But I'm not a guest here.
No, it's fine, ma'am. As long as you're with Mr. Junho, you're more than welcome. Anything for his company.
Can you bring some rice? My friend's phone took a hit from the rain.
Of course, sir. I'll arrange it right away. Please, give me just a few moments.
Izgani turned to the group with a yawn, running a hand through his damp hair.
I think we're gonna go back to our room now. I'm so tired.
Honestly, that is a good call. Playing in the water makes me so tired, and being out in the sun, but it's always so fun.
Some rest sounds pretty good right about now. I'm beat.
Can't argue with that. Storm or no storm, I could use a break myself.
Maha, busy fiddling with her phone inside the glass of container of rice, glanced up.
Yeah, see you later, Kuya. I might do the same after I make sure my phone isn't completely dead.
Alright then, we'll catch up with you later. Probably after we've dried off and had a nap.
See you guys later. We're out.
Rest up, you two.
Have a good rest.
We nodded and quickly made our way to the elevator, both of us eager to get out of our wet clothes and into some dry ones. After we headed back to the room, both of us were still soaked from the downpour. The storm outside continued to rage with heavy rain splattering against the windows. Once inside, we wasted no time grabbing fresh clothes.
Man, this weather really knows how to kill a vibe.
I glanced at the clock on my phone. It was 12:39 p.m.
Feels like it should be nighttime already. It's still early, but I'm wiped out.
It's like the storm sucked all the energy out of us.
We didn't need to say more. The exhaustion from the day combined with the storm's relentless fury made sleep an easy decision. Both of us lay down on the beds, hugging the comforter. The room was cool with the backdrop of the heavy rain as white noise, and before I knew it, we had knocked out completely. No alarms, no plans, just sleep, with the storm humming its lullaby outside. I woke up to the sound of the relentless rain pounding against the window, like the sky was falling apart. The room was dimly lit by the gray storm clouds outside, and the howling wind made the rain hit the glass harder than before. It's 3:40 now. I stretched and turned to see Sagani already awake, doing push-ups on the floor. My goodness.
Morning, sunshine. Or, well, afternoon.
Stretched my hands or arms above my head.
You're making me feel lazy. You been up long?
Not too long. Figured I'd make the most out of the time that we have here. According to the news, the storm will last all night until tomorrow.
All night? Yikes. I guess that means you won't be meeting with Father Alon.
Afraid so. Don't worry. Maybe tomorrow then.
Before I could respond, there was a knock on the door. The sound barely cut through the storm. I opened the door to see Juno standing there.
Hey, Chace. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Leong's meeting his family for dinner, and Maha's helping with the family dinner plans too, so it's just you two tonight.
He entered and sat on the carpeted floor. I exchanged a look with Isagani, who had stood up and wiped sweat from his forehead.
You mean Perla?
Yeah, he has other relatives living here as well.
He smirked, looking at me.
Keith's here as well.
Oh, Keith. Isn't he from Germany? Don't tell me Liang has some German blood.
Keith is a godfather to Perla's daughter, a Ninong, so to speak. So he does pass his family.
Ninong. Nice.
Wait, hold up. Perla's a mother? Since when?
Yeah, I didn't know that, but cool. She's working hard.
Wait, I thought you knew. Didn't she tell you?
That's surprising. I didn't even know Perla was... Well, you know.
Keith is Perla's daughter's godfather. Who knew?
That's why he'll be there. The dinner might take a while and might last all night.
That's cool. We can just grab room service then.
Yeah, I figured you might want to. The storm's not letting up and it's a mess outside. I think it's better if you guys stay in. Besides, the room service here is top notch. And don't worry about the cost. I got you guys.
You're so generous, Juno. Thank you.
What? I can shell out money if you...
No worries, Chace. It's on me.
Thanks, man. We'll just chill here.
Anytime. You guys enjoy.
You don't want to hang out, Juno? Juno turned to leave but paused, looking back.
If you need anything, just hit me up.
Oh,
I'll be at the family dinner, but I'll sneak away if things get boring. You know how it is.
I see. You're going to. With a final wave, he disappeared down the hallway, the sound of the storm swallowing his footsteps. The door clicked shut behind him.
Guess it's just us tonight.
Yeah, seems like it. You cool with the room service?
Absolutely. Besides, I don't think we're going anywhere in this storm.
Alright, well, I'm just going to leave that for now, because I have run out of time. But that was really fun. I'm glad that they all got in a beach day. We'll have to see what Chace and Isagani get up to this evening, since it's just the two of them. I don't know how there's, like, it's only 3 o'clock, so I don't know. What else are you going to do besides get room service? I don't know, if you're, like, stuck in the hotel. Who knows? But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It was fun to see them at the buffet, the breakfast buffet, and talk more about different Filipino breakfast foods, and then also talk about, like, halo-halo and other desserts. Ugh, all the food stuff is making me, like, feel hungry, even though I literally just had dinner a while ago. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video, and let me know, you know, if you have any favorite Filipino desserts or foods that you were reminded of while watching today, or share a memory. Have you ever been to Boracay? I haven't. But I would not want to be dealing with this weather in general. But I guess it is what it is when you're like, you know, more so in the tropical regions. Excuse me. And you kind of get those types of storms and things more often, you know? But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I will be back soon with more of a tropical Christmas. If you like the video, please press the like button, and if you'd like to see more of a tropical Christmas, feel free to subscribe to my channel and press the bell for notifications for when I post even more. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!